Hi, my name is Mallory Snyder. Today I'm going to be talking about Erik Erikson and his psychosocial development stages. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about the infant stage, which is trust versus mistrust. So basically what that means is if you come out with the favorable side, which would be trust, it means that you're responding to your baby's cries in a timely manner. You're communicating, you're singing, talking to your baby, holding them, feeding them, and keeping a consistent schedule because infants need a lot of consistency. What the mistrust would be, that's the negative outcome. So basically what that means is the infant learns that they can't trust the adult to respond to them. So if they cry, they know no one's going to come respond to them. So if you come out in the trust stage, you learn to trust your environment, trust your adults, and you feel more comfortable to explore your environment as a toddler. If they come out in the mistrust, they feel like they have to be a lot more independent as a toddler because they know that adults aren't going to respond to them or help them in the way that they need it. So I came up with a game to kind of teach the different sides of trust versus mistrust, coming out with the favorable side and the non-favorable. So this is my game board. What you do is you start with a pin in the middle, and then you'll be flipping cards over, and it will tell you a scenario of what is happening, and it'll tell you which side to move towards based on what that scenario is. So if you make it to this end first, that means that your infant came out in the mistrust. It means they don't trust their environment as much. If you end up in this stage, that means that your infant is trusting. They know that they have a trustworthy adult. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. You start with your pin in the middle, and I'll flip the first card. It says, your baby cries and you respond instantly. Move towards the positive outcome. You hear your infant crying, but you're busy cooking and take a while to respond. Move towards the negative outcome. You play peekaboo with your infant. Move towards the positive outcome. You leave home and you leave your infant with a babysitter they have never met. Move towards the negative outcome. You keep a consistent schedule and put your infant in bed at the same time every night. Move towards the positive outcome. You breastfeed your baby when the baby is hungry. Move towards the positive outcome. Your infant had to be hospitalized and separated from you. Move towards the negative outcome. You have an unstable relationship with your significant other, which leads to fighting and inconsistency. Move towards the negative outcome. You have a big support group of familiar faces to help care for your infant. Move towards the positive outcome. You hold your infant and rock it to sleep. Move towards the positive outcome. You read, sing, and talk to your infant daily. Move towards the positive outcome. So mine landed on the positive, which means that my infant learned to trust the environment that it lived in because it had a trusting adult. Although there's some instances where you might have negative things happen, it can still end in the trust because there's going to be factors in your life that are going to happen that will lean more towards the mistrust, such as if your child is hospitalized, they're going to experience some stranger anxiety, which is going to move them towards mistrust. But as long as they have one steady adult figure, you're always responding to their needs, they know that they can trust you with everything, then your infant is going to turn out in the trust, and they're going to be able to continue to develop properly, and they're going to be able to explore their environment freely and know that they have you to come back to.